Yes.
That is what it is, according to the heathens, because of the heat.
Yes.
Okay? So, because of the propaganda that has been given to witchcraft, to fraternities like the Masons,
yes.
the Rosicrucians, the Theosophists, etc., because of ignorance, we still are carrying a lot of this stigmata on us, no? And for us in the Temple of Man, the only sin that we recognize is ignorance. And enlightenment, the only salvation.
Now, what you actually are doing is you have been bringing to the masses, to the C&D, the low economic levels, you're bringing them transcendental meditation, I mean, the psalmists, everything, the charisma, I mean, you're bringing this whole thing to them, isn't that right?
Yes.
Now, do you have any plans for the future? I mean, how are you going to go? I mean, your participants are growing by leaps and bounds.
That's that's a nice term, because they again said in the newspaper, Johnny's believers, I beg your pardon? Johnny's admirers, maybe, again.
Yes.
Thank you. And followers, because we are together in the awareness of the universal mind, in the divine presence, in the oneness with the Almighty. Yes, but believers, no. We would like you people to be your own believers, not me, not anybody else, no thing but yourself. That's all.
Do you feel here that you're being used perhaps by some greater power?
No, God does not have to use me.
Yes.
God is God. Okay, I'm using what I have to use.
And to broadcast so-called the good news.
Yes, and I think it is worth it, giving people a breather, you know, from all the aches and pains, all the problems and
yes.
everything that we don't like when we read the newspapers and read about news.
Yes. Well, you know, I'm very sorry that we did have that brownout, because it cut us off for some time, and I am doing this, we were probably a little under time, but I know that you have to run over to across the street to your own radio program. Now, is there anything that you'd like to say as far as your many... I know we've been getting telephone calls here at the station all day, and a lot of people have been watching out for this show. Is there anything that you would like to say for the people who are watching out there?
Yes. First of all, I like to correct the impression that I am starting a new church. The real church, the real temple, the real synagogue is the whole of creation, and the founder is God. So I don't have to do any building anymore. So, and about believers, I don't have any believers, because you're not supposed to believe in Johnny Midnight. You're supposed to believe in yourselves. And I'm giving you the method. If it is good, use it. If you don't find any use for it, and you are sure about your own methods, then go ahead and do your thing.
One last question. Would your program be as effective in the daylight as it would, let's say, than it is now at night?
At any time.
At any time. As the same thing with your toning. And if you tape your toning, as you mentioned before, at any time it would be good.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, I would like to tell you that we have plans to have a connector reunion at the Araneta Coliseum on September 28th. This will be at about 6 o'clock in the evening, and yours truly is going to be toning live. And for those who have been hearing the good news, this time you will be seeing in person the good news.
And you will be toning live.
Yes.
Wait, we've been talking about your radio program. Now, a lot of our televiewers probably don't know what radio station you're on, and even though it's not a practice that's normally done, will you tell us what the...
Yes, the station is DZBB, 594 kilohertz. That's about the second station. The first station is DZXL, the second is DZBB, and then the next is UWW.
So it's the second from the what? The left or the right?
The second from the left, it's the second from the left.
Second from the left, and this is every night, Monday to
Saturdays.
From
never on a Sunday.
Never on a
My
Sunday.
day of rest.
All right, from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning. Thank you very much, Johnny, and I appreciate your coming over, and I do hope that you have, I know that you have helped a lot of people, and I hope that all of you have taken to heart what he has said about healing yourselves, and that you are the best movers of yourself. Now, thank you very much. Hi, Johnny.
Hi.
Hi, Johnny. Ito naman ang background ni Eddie Velasquez. Matiin mo muna.
We want you to feel at home, so we're playing your favorite song.
Oh, yeah. Salamat, salamat, maraming salamat. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat, mga kaibigan. And I'm very happy to be with